Hey there, Aquarius Sun, Aquarius Moon, Aquarius Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to my channel. Here we work with the energy of the moon to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. Today I'm dealing with Mercury retrograde in the worst way. I'm really sorry about the glitchiness of the video. Hopefully it's not so bad when you view it. So we're just going to go ahead and jump right in and direct down to the cards because I think the shorter the video, the better. But I do want to thank you so much for joining me here today. So this video is for the Pisces season, the second half of the Pisces season, which is March 1st through the 19th, the 18th. Aries starts on the 19th, so there will be a new video that comes out at that point in time. But we're going to pull the 9-card spread here and take a look at what's going on for you. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Ooh, nice. Okay, so let's see what we have going on here. So the way I set this up, this is past, present, future, thoughts, feelings. We're going to pull some cards for action here. I have assigned Lenormand card to, oh, these are really, really nice, Aquarius. And let's get another one for that. Wow. Okay. Well, you are Aquarius. Okay. So, here's your overall energy. I just want to show you, like, so this is part of the overall energy here with these cards on the Viceversa Tarot. This is Spirit coming in and bringing the guidance and the sun coming up, okay? And this year we have you sitting here in the moonlight trying to decide what to do. And so this energy of, you may have been sitting there for a while, but I think you're figuring it out. And also we have the swords here, and we have the swords here in the outcome. And the outcome is this 8 of swords, but Spirit is coming in to help you cut yourself free. And so I feel like this period, I think it's the full moon. I think it's at the full moon that you start to really say, okay, we're good to go here. And that full moon is coming up on the 9th of March, which is right after Mercury, or in conjunction with Mercury going direct, and then the, we start springing forward right on the 8th. And so there is this, something's transforming, something is changing, and I think this full moon illuminates things and allows Spirit to come in and bring it to you. Because in the past here, you've had this sense of regret, and you haven't noticed. See this one right here is I don't see the 2 cups standing behind me. Well, here you don't see the 2 cups standing behind you, but you are no longer wasting your time looking at the spilled cups. You are looking to the future, and behind you there's this rose of love that's growing. And so you've been there a little while looking at the situation, but that's in the past. I like that. The key to the situation is justice. This is karmic justice. This is finding the balance and the justice in the situation, and in your heart feeling like the balance is coming in. And so we've got the sunrise happening here. We've got the sunrise happening here. And this looks like a sunrise here with what's going on right now is this transformation. It is the Death card, but it is the reverse side of the Death card. It's the side that says the good works that you have done will be rewarded. The positive attitude that you had will be rewarded. Ooh, what's interesting is that underneath this, we have this 10 of swords. And this 10 of swords is the part where you step back and you go, hey, you know what I figured out? I figured out that this situation happened, but it isn't me. It's not defining me. I played a part in it. It happened to me, but it does not define who I am. And so I think that's the part where this justice starts coming in, where the regret starts, letting you heal and move forward. In the recent past, in the area of anxiety, this is the 7 of swords. This is I'm trying to sneak out of here and not get caught, and what am I leaving behind? And it's almost like this regretful energy of not being able to take everything with you and looking backwards over your shoulder. And the 7 of swords is an Aquarius card. It happens actually on every card has a time frame. This actually happens on the 9th of February. So it is like it's the third part of the Aquarius season. There's that transition time where it's like you've been thinking about a situation and now you're getting ready to move on. Like you've done a lot of the thinking and now you're trying to navigate which way to go forward. But there's a sense of justice that comes from it. What's really interesting is in the area of transformation, you have the Chariot. And the Chariot says you're moving forward. So here transformation is happening in the area of what's moving, and in the area of transformation you have movement. And so yes, it's happening. It's happening, and it's happening in a very positive, balanced way with justice at the heart of the situation and at the key running the whole thing. And then in the future you have this Knight of Wands. I'm actually going to read this one because it's really interesting. I love the way they defined each of these, and some of them just have so much more meaning than just looking at these cards, because this card is so lit up from behind. And all right, I have to have the light. Okay, it says this is a soul who longs for magic and meaning but his youthful self-consciousness may disguise that longing for fear of being mocked. He needs solitude to explore the inner realms, patient teachers to encourage him, and understanding friends who bring out his best qualities. So there's this fear of fully exposing yourself, and so it becomes important to surround yourself with the right people. But here in the heart space, it looks like you're willing to do this because we have the Fool at setting off at sunrise. See the flowers are in full bloom, just freshly picked and ready and willing to allow this to happen, and spirit coming in to help you to set yourself free from your thoughts. The only thing that's been holding you in place has been your thoughts, right? And so you've moved from the 7 to the 8, but the 8, this would be your typical 8 of Swords, right? But this is the part where you're about to set yourself free. Spirit is coming in to help. And so I believe you've concluded a major cycle. The light has been shown on the situation. We have these 2 full moons here and this moon showing up here. And so I really feel like this is the end of a major cycle. And I think that this full moon that happens in Virgo will really illuminate something for you. It might be a full moon in Libra. Do we already have the Virgo full moon? It might be a full moon in Libra that's next. And Libra is about balance and justice. And so that actually makes a lot of sense to me. Wow. And that would be a fellow air sign full moon. And that would be in your 9th house of higher knowledge. That'd be the Hermit. And I think that must be it. So irregardless of if it's the next one or not, I feel like it's the full moon in Libra that makes the difference, that really allows you to move yourself forward. But I think that might be the next full moon, because I think that would be happening, I believe that's like on the 24th or something of March, which would definitely make it of the Libra full moon. And so I think that's where you are headed. So, wow, look at this. You have enjoy, success, and happiness, and you are not alone. Enjoy success and happiness, and you are not alone. So surrounding yourself with the right friends, the ones that encourage you, the ones that lift you up. The negative Nellies need to be left behind. Love yourself enough to not allow people to dictate to you or tell you that you are incorrect or whatever. Seek the justice in your heart space, and be willing and be open to allowing the cycle to complete so that a new cycle can begin. And right now, this is definitely the completing of a cycle. And it feels like the event might have happened a while back, because we've got this Knight of Wands, the obstacle of, having to fight the good fight. and stand up for yourself and move forward with who you are, and then figuring out what it is that you need, and the sense of regret. But this is the Five of Cups reversed, which means it's not the initial regret, it's the moving past the regret. And so this is all in the past. And so in the present, here's this justice and transformation. And so this could be that you may have come out of a relationship a long time ago, and you are just now healing through it and actually getting ready to move forward. This is really beautiful transitional energy. For some of you, it could mean that that's happening now. That the decision making was back here, but now the decision is happening. So it's kind of hard to tell, but it is important for you to not allow yourself to be surrounded by negative energy. Keep yourself in the positive energy around the people that lift you up, around the situations that lift you up, so that you can have the most opportunity for healing ahead. And then we have abundance. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. There is enough abundance for everyone, and you have hidden depths. And this is nice. I haven't seen this one before. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light. We have these full moons that are really gonna, and then we have the sun here shining something. Something hidden is about to come to light. Also, spirit coming in. Oops, the wrong one. Spirit coming in and releasing you, then pulling that blindfold off and allowing you to see what you need to do to set yourself free, right? So perhaps a secret or a memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what is hidden, we can become free. When we expose what is hidden, we can become free. So there is this need to set yourself free. And this transition, this transformation, it's happening, but something needs to come to light. There's some little aha moment where the light shines in this conclusion of this big cycle. And for you, it feels like, that full moon in Libra feels very potent for you to figure out some things. It could happen before or after, but it's not like boom that night. But I feel like that energy of that full moon as it's building toward it or shortly thereafter is really gonna. And we have Saturn moving on the 22nd into Aquarius. And so it is moving into Aquarius right about the same time of that full moon. And so it could be around that time frame, but it could actually be that Saturn, the planet of restrictions and boundaries, moves into the air sign and makes it easier for you to see them, especially because it's your sign. And so we have this change card of 5. 5 is always about change, but this one says change direction with ease. This is a time for change, shape-shifting, or your soul's evolution. It is a time to reconsider what you are wanting. You may be in for a surprise. That things are not as bad. This is not this death card where, oh my gosh, it looks scary and horrible. It's the card of the phoenix rising from the ashes, of the rewards, of the lessons learned, of the sun will come out tomorrow and it's going to be better, right? So transition definitely happening here. But there's a hidden blessing in it. And you can do this with ease. I just think that what the ease comes when whatever it is that has been hidden from you, there's the blindfold here, the blindfold here, the blindfold here. I think when it's illuminated and that is removed and you can see whatever it was you haven't been able to figure out up until now, with divine timing you will know, and it'll be time to go. You have turquoise, awaken your empathy. So that is that is compassion for what other people are also going through. And then you have connect to your deepest inner knowing. That's this. Your deep inner knowing, connecting with it, will allow you to figure out what your next moves are so that you can transition through this with a lot more ease than maybe you've been thinking it's going to be. So we start off with this 5 of Cups in the recent past, but we conclude with this 5, which is about change, of moving forward with ease. This change is necessary and it's good, and there's something happening here. And don't forget, you've got the sun and you've got abundance. So something really good's going to happen here. So hang in there. I will see you in 2 weeks when we do the Aries, the season of Aries, and you take care until then. Be good to yourselves. You know, it's coming. The change is coming.